It has never been easier to sign clients using Facebook ads as a real estate agent. The issue is that every strategy online is outdated and worked 5 years ago when there was zero competition. I actively use these strategies with realtors like Braden, who was able to get a $10,000 new construction deal just 5 days from launching his ads. Or Michael, who generated $2.45 million in new sales volume in just 18 days. So if you don't want to keep getting contacted by sketchy marketing agencies with crazy guarantee offers, deal with tire kicker leads, or have to spend thousands of dollars, I'm gonna walk you through the complete system, and even as a beginner, you can start implementing this for yourself by the end of this video. Alrighty, so what is the exact Facebook ad strategy that is getting all of our partnering agents these results, right? The terrible ads, the terrible Facebook ads that don't work, they don't generate quality leads, this, and that. And I want to start out by prefacing, yes, Facebook ads do not generate high quality leads. That's not the point of them. The point of them is to actually generate you a crap ton of leads so that you can then develop a system that actually converts them, okay? So I just wanted to preface that before we actually dive into the video. I don't want you to get this understanding that this is just going to be Facebook ads itself. You call these leads and then you're somehow just turning up with deals for only spending a couple $100s a month on Facebook ads, right? You guys are dealing with a very, very expensive product. We're talking about, $10,000 to $20,000 commissions. You should be very fine with paying $1,000, $2,000, even $3,000 in some markets per deal, like easily. That's still a 4, 5, 6, 7x ROI, okay? And so that's just one of the limiting beliefs that I want to, make sure that we do crush. This is not going to be like, this is a business, right? So we need to get used to these margins, and we need to get used to actually implementing systems and not just thinking, once we implement one thing, it's going to work. So I just kind of wanted to preface that because I know a lot of agents think that it's just Facebook ads that get the results. What we actually have is a funnel that actually turns these Facebook leads into phone calls, warm inbound phone calls. And then we have a full backend system or a CRM that's actually pre-built out for you with, initial text, follow-up, and nurture text that are proven to convert these people. So let me go ahead and just run you over the entire system from kind of start to finish. It might be a lot, so, try to follow. And again, if you want me or someone from my team to, have a chat with you, see if this might be something that you'd like to implement or just what the numbers would look like, there will be a link down in the description. All right, so step one is going to be lead generation. This is actually where we leverage Instagram and Facebook ads for. We do all of our top of the funnel lead generation for all of our partnering agents on Facebook and Instagram. We run some very, very simple AI homes. I'm not going to dive too deep into it because I've made previous videos in the past running over a lot of this stuff. We basically just do some AI image homes, literally just like this. You can copy this, you'll get results. For Kyle here, for example, from March 18th to April 4th, 17 days, we were able to get him about 86 leads. With that example, you're looking at about 150 leads every single month, right? Which that's how much volume you need to be generating with Facebook or Instagram ads, or honestly, it's just not going to work because NAR has came out with the conversion rates being, 1 to 2%. That means you have to generate over 100 leads every single month to even see a transaction. And that's with actually having good systems in place, okay? So step two is that we do not want to call these leads ourselves. We want to leverage an ISA or a virtual assistant to call all of these for us on our behalf and then just send us the ones that are actually worth our time, okay? So we call step two qualifying handoff. From that same time frame, March 18th to April 4th, where we generated Kyle those 86 leads, we were actually able to send him 13 live transfers. And what our live transfers look like is we call a lead and say, hey, I saw you filled out our ad for those one-level homes, for Kyle's example. Were you looking to make a move or just kind of browsing around for fun? And then we actually qualify the leads on all of this criteria: motivation, location, price point, time frame, financials, important features, the whole 9 yards. And then basically what we'll say is, okay, well, it actually looks like Kyle is the expert in your area for what you're looking for specifically. You mind if we just check and see if he's in office real quick? He's going to be the one to help you out. We call Kyle, put the lead on hold, and then connect them over the line via like a three-way call. And then Kyle's able to be on that call and actually set a consultation live right there on the line, okay? So hopefully this kind of helps you understand, that you need a system in place to actually, connect with these leads, because we actually see that it takes anywhere from 8 to 10 dials to actually get a live transfer. And so out of those 86 leads, this 86 leads up here at the top, to get these 13 live transfers, it actually took anywhere from like 650 to like, you know, 900 dials, right? And we just don't want you to do that. In 17 days, it's just not worth your time. Like, you have referrals, repeat clients, SOI clients that you need to be working with and putting your energy towards. And we can see here Kyle on March 25th said everything's going great and he would actually like to upgrade to our plan with the upfront fee, which is super cool. And so that's kind of that. Step 3 is basically just having a bulletproof backend CRM in place. So I've already ran over this in depth, but we use Go High Level, which is basically an all-in-one CRM. There'll be a link down in the description if you want to use my affiliate link. You get a 30-day trial instead of a 14-day trial if you want to try it out. Then you also get our real estate snapshots that we use for all of our partnering agents across the nation, which is super cool and honestly worth a lot of money. And you get it for completely free just for using our Go High Level affiliate. High Level is a software that's going to replace, any other CRM, but it's also going to replace stuff like WordPress and Square, MailChimp, Follow Up Boss, ClickFunnels, DocuSign, Google Sheets, like everything that you could possibly need to run your business. High Level actually has, which is, super, super cool. And to give you an idea of what we do in High Level is we have our team in there, and then we send all of our initial text, emails, and follow-ups in there to actually convert these people. So as soon as a lead comes in, our team is on it within 5 minutes to call that lead from the ads and try to get them in touch with our agent. Okay, and again, I have much more in-depth videos on this, and this is just more of kind of like a high-level overview to get this out there a bit more. But that's kind of everything A to Z that we actually do for our partnering agents. So when I say Facebook ads, it is not just Facebook ads specifically. Now, if you would want an in-depth video on each of these steps specifically and how we actually, execute them to get our partnering agents these like crazy results that not a lot of other marketing agencies are actually able to achieve, then let me know. Drop a comment or DM me on Instagram or whatnot. Just, do anything to kind of let me know what you guys want a video on. But yeah, a lot of agents think it's like, oh, I'll run Facebook ads, I'll call the leads, and then, I'm going to make money. It's actually like a lot more work than you would think because, again, we see pickup rates are 5% on these leads. So we have to call a lead 20 times on average to actually get someone to pick up. Imagine every time you call 20 times and then one person picks up. And then our lead to live transfer rate is like, our lead to live transfer rate is about 16%. So out of 100 leads, we're usually able to transfer about 16, right? But to get those, about 1,000 dials has to go out from our ISA team, right? So it's leveraging your time with money by putting people in place so that you don't have to make those calls anymore. And then you only have to talk to out of 100 leads, you only have to talk to the 16 live transfers and you didn't have to do the 1,000 dials to get there. Does that make sense? And then obviously you're going to find the 25, 30% that are even going to be able to do anything within the next 3 to 6 months. So it's just all about putting systems in place and starting to run an actual business. Like, that's the main thing. Like, we're very passionate about taking agents from being self-employed to actually running businesses and leveraging their time so they don't have to do everything. Agents are always doing everything in their business, and we want to help you guys kind of step out of that and start becoming business owners. So that's kind of everything A to Z. Again, if obviously our main goal is, that you just watch this video and go implement this yourself for completely free and start building your own systems, because that's what we're passionate about, is helping agents implement their own systems so they can quit having to deal with the 30, 40, 50% Zillow splits and the 25, 30, 40, 50% brokerage splits and actually like take control of their business. I just hop on, I'm so passionate about it because you just hop on so many calls with agents and they're literally giving their livelihood, all of their money to these companies. And it's like, just do it yourself, right? So that's my main goal. My second hope is that you just think this is too much and you want my team to do it for you. That's my selfish desire because we've been able to help a lot of agents. And again, we're just super passionate about it. We have a lot of different options ranging from you can bulk buy live transfers up front or get started for completely free like Kyle here and then just upgrade, when you're ready. So that'll be pretty much everything. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Hopefully you guys enjoy the free content. Smash the like button if you do. Share it with a colleague or a friend if you think this could be helpful. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and subscribe if you like the content and you are a real estate agent looking to scale with your own systems. Thanks.